I don't understand why I can't get clients. Everyone says my work is so good. Have you heard this one before? Maybe your photographer friends say this. Maybe this is you. This is actually how I felt for a really long time. I couldn't get clients, but all my friends and followers kept praising my work. So what was the issue? In this video, I'm breaking down the limiting beliefs I had around my photography business. Let's get right into it. The most dangerous belief you can have as a photographer is believing that you're owed clients. This world that we live in does not owe you anything. We are not owed clients. We are not owed any business success. We don't deserve anything. It's up to you and only you to go out there and make it happen. Now, this may sound cold and brutal, and maybe you want to click away at this point, but I promise you, if you watch this video through the end, I'll provide a mindset shift that will not only benefit your photography business, it will transform your life. By the way, if this is your first time here, my name is Chris Pieta. I run a product photography company and teach creative entrepreneurs how to build their businesses through my education company, Creative Biz Launch. Okay, let's talk about the entitlement trap. Honestly, most photographers or videographers that complain that they can't get clients don't do much about it. They buy a great camera and then they get amazing at photography or videography, and then they create a beautiful portfolio, and that's pretty much all they do. Now, at this point, they're incredible photographers or videographers, but here's where the disconnect happens. Being a good photographer does not mean you deserve any clients. Being good at photography and getting clients are two very, very different things, but most don't realize this. And when things don't work out, they complain. They say the market is saturated. They say there's no money in photography, and these things are simply not true. There's so many people out there that need photographers. So why do so many photographers struggle to get clients? Well, if you went to college for photography, then the promise wasn't that your education would help you get a job or start a business. The promise was that you would become a great photographer, and that's what happens. You go to art school, they teach you art, and then you get a degree, but they don't teach you how to get set up for business success. The reality of getting photography clients is 80% business and 20% photography. I know so many incredible photographers that struggle to get clients, and their work is truly world class. Most of my students inside of Creative Biz Launch are way better photographers than me. They join my program because I guarantee that if I teach them the business side of it, they'll be able to get client after client and scale their business to 6 figures. And I have dozens of success stories of my program doing just that. So why do incredible photographers often struggle to get clients? They're focusing on the wrong things. I also know so many mediocre photographers that are crushing it in business. Their work isn't world class, it's decent, but their businesses are thriving. That's because they understand that 80% of the time, your business matters, not the photography. The business side of things is so important. Now, this video isn't about the photography business, it's about mindset. If you need help with the photography business, go and watch all the videos on my channel. I have so many on here that will help you a lot. Before we can even dive into learning business of photography, we need to leave our ego at the door. We need to let go of any notion that we're owed clients. We're not owed clients. This world does not owe us anything. It's up to us to go out there and make it happen. After we've created that amazing portfolio, we have to get that portfolio in front of people. Just because you have a beautiful portfolio doesn't mean that people are going to just stumble upon it. You need to present it to the world. You can do this through cold messaging via emails or DMs. You can do it through paid ads. You can also do this through building a social media platform. Whichever you choose, it's on you to get that portfolio out there and to the world. And if you're still not getting clients, you need to increase that volume. Send more emails, post more often, and do the work until you have the number of clients that you want. Remember, you're not owed clients. You need to go out there and do the work to get those clients. When you see someone similar to your skill level crushing it in business, it's easy to compare yourself to them. You might say, my photography is better than theirs. It's not fair that I don't have clients. You don't know what they've had to go through to get clients. Do you know how many emails I've sent that have gotten 0 responses? Thousands. I've literally sent thousands of emails. I've never heard from the prospect. That's a lot of emails. Other times you'll look at people and it'll look like they got lucky, and maybe they did. So what? If they did get lucky with their first few clients, does that mean that you shouldn't try? Everyone's path is different. Some people have it easier than others. It doesn't mean you're owed an easier path. When you see someone crushing it by seemingly doing a lot less work than you, do you become discouraged? Do you ask yourself, why do I have it so hard? Why do they have it so easy? Or do you say, hey, they don't seem that much different than me. I have more to overcome, but if they could do it, why can't I? Choose the latter path here. Know that it's 100% in your control. When you realize that the world doesn't owe you anything, you then begin to think that everything is in your control. The harder you work, the more opportunities you get. The smarter you work, the more opportunities you get. There's that famous quote that goes, I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. This is 100% true. By putting yourself out there, you get more opportunities. Let's shift now and talk about continuous learning and developing new skills. skills. Continuous learning and developing skills are not optional. If you find yourself lacking in some area of your life, it's on you to improve yourself. Not enough clients? Learn sales. Are your current clients leaving after just one project? Chances are your customer experience sucks. Learn how to improve that customer experience. If you stop learning and developing skills, you begin to stagnate. And stagnation is a slow death. You're either growing or you're dying. Now, I'm not here to scare you guys. I'm here to paint an accurate picture of reality. If we can recognize what reality actually is, we can make better decisions. We can choose better action. If you previously thought that all you need to get clients is a good portfolio, you probably no longer think that. You now have a clear picture of what reality actually is. And with this information, you can go out there and grow your photography business. You can now make the right decisions. You can take the correct action. You now know what it takes. You can now go out there and take action. One of the most important mindset shifts you can make is to adopt a growth mindset. This means understanding that your skills, talents, and abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. You're not stuck with the current level of your skills. You can always improve and evolve. You can get better. Whatever your goals are, you can grow as a person, as an entrepreneur, and unlock a new level of skill. In the photography world, technology and trends are constantly changing, and having this growth mindset will enable you to stay ahead of the curve. Embrace the idea of learning from others, whether it's through online courses, attending workshops, or just YouTube videos. There are so many places these days to learn, and there's really no excuse not to improve yourself if that's your goal. Speaking of goals, it's so important to understand what your goals are and then to take massive action to reach those goals. It doesn't matter if your goal is to get one client or if it's to build a massive photography company with 10 employees. Whatever that goal is, recognize where you're at now and where you need to go, and then what steps you need to take in between to get there. Once you realize what steps you need to take, it's time to implement consistent action. One of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal is consistent action. Rather than waiting for the perfect opportunity to fall into your lap, take proactive steps to create opportunities for yourself. This could involve setting aside time each week for learning new skills and doubling down on what you know works. The key here is to commit to taking consistent action that moves your business forward. Alongside this consistent action, persistence is vital for success in the photography business. You may face rejection again and again and again, and encounter obstacles, but the important thing is to keep pushing forward. Understand that success rarely happens overnight. It's often the result of countless small steps taken consistently over time. By combining this growth mindset with consistent action and persistence, you'll be able to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and ultimately achieve the success that you desire in your photography business. Remember, it's all about being proactive and embracing growth and never giving up. That's the winning formula for a thriving photography business and a fulfilling life. That's all I got. Thank you so much for your time today. If you're struggling to get clients, get on the waitlist for Creative Biz Launch. That's down below. That's my program where we teach photographers and videographers how to get clients and scale past 6 figures. We just closed for enrollment with our current group of students, but we'll open again in a few months. Link for that is down below. My name is Chris Pieta, and I'll see you next time.